Welcome to the hardest challenge in RuneScape, Nightmare Mode. I have 1 HP, and if I take damage at any point, my account gets deleted. And the first 108 did. My goal is split up into 3 phases, and phase 1 is the world's first ever fire cape without ever taking damage. With Lowlife 108 dead and gone, it's time for 109 to pick up the torch. 24 hours in, we've already got a better setup than ever before. The route I'm choosing to take this time around is risky, but if we can get our hands on one very specific item, it'll all be worth it. This will be an unbeatable account. I'll be revealing what item we're risking it all for in this video. I am trying to collect cow hides, and thankfully there's a nice fence here preventing me from ending the run to a cow. Let's go pick up these cow hides now that we're safe. We've got 6 of these. We're so wealthy now. I just feel like on my last life, I spent so long on magic training, and I'm just not going to be using magic that much once I get out of early game. It's all going to be range. The fire cape is going to be range, my slayer, everything. So I am investing earlier this time. We're making a ranged armor out of these cow hides. I'm gonna make one of these into hard leather and the rest of them into regular. You ever seen someone make a full set of leather armor before? Okay, boom, we've got our range gear just like that. This should be our best range gear until like 20 to 40 range. Now to buy one of each bow so we can upgrade as we level. Before we train range though, I have a cow fight task I got earlier, and these tasks need to be treasured. We can get some really good drops. As you might know, last life we got the rune chain first kill. We got a mithril axe 2 kills later. Honestly, I hope I can get the mithril axe more than anything this time. I'm not as concerned about the rune chain. The axe would be so good. Fletching is my main money-making method, so having a better axe is great, but you also need that axe for a very, very important quest later on. All right, this camel cannot be allowed to roam here anymore. I've decided we've got to do something about this camel, guys. If I ever get hit by that camel, this series is getting replaced with 10 hours of camel roaming the desert. That will be the final upload on my channel. While I lure this level 140 Calphite Guardian, just watch this real quick. It recently came to my attention that I can buy Jagex as long as I save up enough money. I'm a bit short, so today's sponsor Rocket Money is here to help. Rocket Money is an all-in-one finance platform that helps you save more and spend less. And I don't know about you, but I'm subscribed to like 3 million subscription services at this point. It's hard to keep track. Sometimes I just want to subscribe to something for like a month and then I forget and it auto-renews, and that sucks. Well, my favorite feature about Rocket Money is it not only tracks all my subscriptions and when they renew, but they can cancel each subscriptions for me with just one click. No more calls with customer support or searching for a cancel button, but this is an all-in-one finance platform. They help me create custom budgets, monitor my credit, lower my bills, grow my savings. It's all there in front of me. They do it all for me. I could literally upload a photo of my bill and Rocket Money will negotiate it lower for me. Rocket Money has helped save its members an average of $740 per year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. And you can get started for free by clicking my link in the description or going to rocketmoney.com/settled and joining the 5 million members already using it. That's rocketmoney.com/settled. Get started for free or unlock even more features with premium. The road to buying Jagex begins now. I'm gonna be on defensive casting this entire time, by the way. I want to get my defense as high as physically possible because it's also gonna get my combat level up. These tasks are insanely slow, over an hour, but the Slayer, magic, and defense XP is amazing. I gotta say, I think I finally got over my fear of luring these guardians to the safe spot. I was still taking my sweet time with every single click here, but I was no longer sweating just sitting here at least, which maybe is a bad thing. Maybe I should be very, very nervous all the time around these guys, but that is the last kill. No mithril axe. It would have been so good on this life compared to the last as well, where fletching is actually my main moneymaker. Would have been so nice to have. Well, we got 18 Slayer, which is a very nice start. No, cave bugs, dude. They stopped my Slayer journey. It's over. I can't do that task. Well, I guess that means it's a good time to start range training and get this prayer level up so that we can do that task and continue Slayer. I'm pretty happy to end off the magic training here at 42. That pretty much gets me every teleport that matters, at least. Well, okay, I'm a couple levels off every teleport that I want, but I have 3 chained goals right now. Get range up so I can get 43 prayer, so I can put it all on the line for one item. It's time to begin the range training arc of Lowlife 109. I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna get as far as I can with all the arrows I've been making over the last 24 hours. This is gonna be exhilarating. Whoa, is that range level 10 on the seagulls? Let's go. There's 20 range, bringing us the biggest upgrade so far. Willow shortbow, full studded set. Damn, we're looking good. I stayed at seagulls for a full hour. I wanted to unlock the best range gear I could possibly get right now because it was almost time to do an important quest that you've never seen anything like it before. 30 range. I'm happy this account's finally getting some range levels. Maple shortbow upgrade unlocked. It's nice to be able to hit numbers with something that isn't magic. I got 17 prayer here. We'll be getting much faster XP than burying bones very soon though. It's time for a quest. I can tell I'm getting super attached to this account because I spent 30 minutes training my fire making just to get my total level up, just to make the stat page look cool. Why did I do this? I don't know. 30 fire making. I hope this account doesn't die. I found a much better way of getting 13 thieving for the Lost Tribe quest, and this time I have a feeling there won't be an unexpected update that gets in my way. The bone crossbow is still a high priority, and it just so happens I can get 13 thieving from the quest I was gonna complete anyway to train prayer. Very important that we buy a house for this. I need a quick teleport to Remington. We can also run west from the house portal to get to Artie, which is another way of getting there safely and quickly. It's official, we're doing the biohazard quest. I did extremely thorough research on this, and it's doable with no damage. We've got one enemy to kill later on in the quest. This quest is largely in West Artie, where there's this graveyard of aggressive monsters. I'm already used to avoiding it because I use the general store in this city all the time, but it's something to note. Lots of ghosts and zombies roaming around. Alright, time for the sketchy part of the quest. I gotta kill this mourner for his key. I should be able to safe spot him on the table. Okay, got plenty of time to run behind this table. He's not following me for some reason. I've got this post in the way too, so I can't run west, so I don't want him to come around east because I literally can't move here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that works. Stuck in the corner. Nice, out of wander range. Beautiful. He drops a key, and that is the main danger of this quest. Completed. Nice. So now I'm gonna receive a bunch of chemicals to transport, and I originally thought that there's a chance that these blow up if you teleport or something, and it does damage to you, but that does not happen, thankfully, and I'm not gonna be teleporting anyway. If you teleport, they do disappear. I just have to walk it over to the south boat. Hey, you guys want to smuggle this for me? How about you take this one? Thank you so much, guys. Pleasure doing business with you. I am so happy to have this done. One of very few quests that we could have done to get our start on thieving. Biohazard finished. This got us 10 thieving straight away, which means we can now train on stalls for the rest of our thieving XP with 0 risk of damage. But it's not the main reason I wanted to do this quest. We now have access to the combat training camp, a secluded little camp near Artie that houses 7 ogres behind a cage. But these ogres are very special because unlike other ogres in the game, they are completely unaggressive. They are completely harmless. You can enter here through a break in the fence. Oh, okay, honestly, that freaked me out so bad. Like, I know they're unaggressive, but just going through here anyway, I know they're harmless, but it freaked me out so bad. What if they updated the ogres? Which means I can attack these guys safely behind the cage and slip in to grab the loot risk-free. This is our prayer method. Big bone drops, 15 XP each, and a 1 in 30 chance to drop an ensouled head that will give me 716 prayer XP. Ogres are the key to getting protection prayers. The combat training camp is my Roman Empire. It's beautiful. But these ogres are gonna set up the account with a lot more than just prayer, assuming I survive my terrible plan after I'm done here. These ogres drop tons of seeds, herb seeds that are gonna be invaluable in the future. The list of benefits is unreal here. And since I still need 55 combat to access the Arceus altar, I'll be getting that right here. All I need to do is kill just over 1,000 ogres to get 43 prayer. Since we need this combat level, I'll be on defensive casting basically the whole time just to get as many combat levels as I possibly can. What's this? Ensouled Head, the first one. First one I've seen. I've also put on these despawn timers just so I know when to run in there. But yes, our first Ensouled Head, that is 716 prayer XP right there. Beautiful. 45 magic. Teleport to Camelot unlocked. Now I basically have every teleport I want. I'm just gonna keep using magic here for now. There's so many ogres to kill. I'm gonna get both my range and magic goals done here, so I don't really have to sweat it. That's another Ensouled Head. We're up to 3. The average ogre kill takes about a full minute, by the way. Yeah, that's what I told him to. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm switching that railing to right click. Oh, I'm switching it to right click immediately. That cannot happen again. I'm recovering a little bit from the misclick. We just banked the seeds from the first trip, as well as 3 of our ensouled heads. I am definitely going to switch the railing to right click only as soon as I get back there. That was a terrifying little misclick. Really goes to show that I just need to be locked in at all times while playing this account. I can't even have like a conversation with someone while I'm playing this, dude. I need to be so much more careful. I'm starting to develop a checklist of precautions when I enter areas, and I'm definitely adding that as one of them. Any possible misclick. I'm gonna restock my runes because I still have like 800 ogres to kill, and I figure I might as well unlock things like high alchemy, and I'm still gonna get over 50 range at these ogres, even if I start halfway through the grind, so I might as well just train magic too. Memorable defense level. The same level I had when I went into Fight Arena. It wasn't enough. Adamant armor unlocked. I'm gonna keep going on here though. I want to hit 40 at least from the ogre grind, but I'll go past that because we need combat levels and I want to have as high defense as possible as a failsafe. Oh, by the way, the railing is baby proofed now. Has to be right clicked. We have had some immense progress. 37 defense, 53 magic right now, and 48 combat. We are flying through combat levels. I'm getting the Nightmare account Congress over here to celebrate 55 magic. We can now cast High Alchemy, probably the most important spell unlock that I'll have for 700 years. That was pretty much my magic goal for now. I'm just gonna focus on defense now, get it to 40, and then we're full on ranging here. No attack, no strength, all defensive casting on magic to get 40 defense. What a sick level to have on this account. That lets me wear rune armor and upgraded ranged armor in the future, which is mainly why I wanted it, but it's also an awesome failsafe to have 40 defense. We're up to 21 ensouled heads. That took right around 16 hours, and we're finally going back with a short bow and arrows. No more fire strikes. Range was much slower to start off with. Kills were about 30 seconds longer, but nonetheless, I not only hit a milestone within a couple hours, but I was about to travel to the desert to get some upgrades. Okay, let's get some shanty passes. Let's get a bunch of water skins, literally just an excess. I know I don't need this many, but I'm also gonna buy a desert shirt, robe. I'm just so paranoid about taking desert heat damage. I know it's not gonna happen if I have all of this, but because we're using the magic carpet, none of the heat map really matters in the desert. We're gonna be skipping over all of the monsters that are dangerous and would normally make this a no-go. Okay, we're gonna take the first carpet over to Pollen of Neech. Now we run through the city. Nothing aggressive here, just the crocodiles over to the south, but they're nowhere near us, so we're good. And now we take this one over to Narda. I see it, guys. I see the city. Look at these 2 beautiful pieces of gear. Green D'hide chaps, green D'hide van braces, 2 massive upgrades. Also gonna grab the steel kite shield. I think it's just the best shield I have access to. It's the best shield I can really get in a shop, and we have rune armor here, which I could come back for if I get the money. I'm just kind of broke right now. I had 130k and spent it all on runes. Not that that was a bad investment, but damn, look at us, bro. 40 range is looking hot right now. Just wanted to take a quick look around before I leave this place because it's a little bit of a pain to get over here, but I think we're good. I think we got everything we wanted from here. Before going back to ogres, it was time to complete an important quest, one that I should have completed way earlier. Gertrude's cat. You see, after I get 43 prayer, we're making a very risky trip to the wilderness, and I'm gonna need death runes, a lot of them. What's a good way to get death runes? Growing cats. There is Gertrude's cat completed. Very easy quest, and we get our very own little kitten. You can trade in fully grown cats for 100 death runes in West Arty, which is... Look, man, I don't know what they do with these cats, so to bring balance to the world, I donated to 2 different cat charities. Hopefully, I'm neutral in the eyes of the world now, but the death runes are just such a good deal, I can't pass it up, so I'll be growing cats while I finish up the ogre grind. Lowlife 109 had already logged 43 hours of game time, and while I went on a 200 dry streak for an ensouled head, I hit 50 range. What a beautiful level. Look at this stat page, man. I'm so invested. It's so nice to look at. We are so strong. It's so sick seeing this account in this state. We're 7 ensouled heads away from finishing the 43 prayer goal. If I could just end this dry streak, and the seed collection grows stronger. Day in, day out, Day 4, cats grown, 5. Levels gained, tons. But do you guys remember the 1,000 ogre goal? See, that's a number I put out there because that's the average drop rate for enough ensouled heads for 43 prayer. Well, after almost 30 hours at the training camp, I hit 1,200 kills. But we were finally about to finish. One more ensouled head drop, and we'd have everything we need to get protection prayers. Everything we've ever wanted. It was right there. And it won't mean anything if we don't survive this. I've been teasing the one item, the risky plan. I've annoyed you for this long, so what is it? I've been in the lab. I know that if I want to beat phase 1, if I want to get this fire cape and go even beyond that, I need a damn good weapon to do it. Options are limited on Nightmare Mode, but there's one way to get exactly what I'm looking for. In a tasteful throwback, we're going for the rune crossbow. And the only way to do it, kill the crazy archaeologist without taking any damage on an account that I've already invested over 50 hours into. This is a 1 in 25 drop from a boss with area of effect damage mechanics, among other things, but it's completely mechanical. You can take 0 damage here, as long as you don't mess up, but the boss won't be the only thing I have to worry about. Players can do damage to me too, and I'll be in a deep enough wilderness level that I can't instantly teleport. This is the worst plan ever, but it's possible. Getting the rune crossbow would make Lowlife 109 absolutely legendary. There's no better weapon. Find me a better weapon. This is the best range weapon I could ever get in Nightmare Mode. Obtained within the first 60, 70 hours of the account, I'd have a secret weapon for the fire cape and everything beyond. All I have to do is hit a 4% drop rate on a boss in the wilderness and get it. This is what I'm risking the account for. And as we finish up 43 prayer, we're putting it all on the line for the rune crossbow. I'll see you next time on Nightmare Mode.